Hi and welcome back to Nerd Owl Mode. My name is Caitlin and I wanted to share some of my favorite things from the month of June. These are actually things that I've been using all through May as well. Some of them I just got, some of them are new. I will give you all of the details, but I hope that you enjoy this video, and if you do, make sure to give it a thumbs up. Make sure to subscribe for monthly favorites because I enjoy a plethora of things. So I'm just gonna get out of the way. My first monthly favorite is actually this water bottle. I know, oh so glamorous. But I absolutely love this water bottle. It is super durable, and on top of that, it holds 2.2 liters of water, which is the recommended daily amount of water that you should be drinking in a day. Let's keep on like the food and drink path, because I apparently have a lot of those this month. I have two mug favorites for you. Neither of these are new mugs by any means, but they just so happen to be the mugs that I've been using the most in the month of June. The first one is my Papillon mug. He is so cute. You hold him like this and he kind of just like rests in your hand, and it's almost like a handle, and I use this for cold stuff. So I drink, you know, iced coffee, frappuccinos, stuff like that I make at home, and I just pour them into this because it's a small cup. It's not like a huge with a straw and then I drink it fast and stuff like that. It's just so nice. It's fits in my hand and I just love it. His little face is so cute. The next mug is my Eleanor H. Porter quote mug. It says, "One day at a time," and for those of you who don't know, my husband has been gone for a little bit now, and I miss him very dearly. Like on a work trip, not like gone from this world. I actually got this at the gift shop in Ottawa last summer, the beginning of last summer, and I just kind of have to whip it out whenever I'm feeling down or really alone, or you know, like I kind of can't make it through the day. You know, what am I gonna do? How am I gonna make it through the rest of this? And this kind of just sees me through. I get it, and I fill it up with whatever. Sometimes I'll just drink water out of this, and I just look at it and I meditate on what I'm gonna do, and I just really think, and I make a list and I calm myself down. And it may seem like a silly thing, but I have so many mugs that have so much sentimental value to me that this is one of them, and it's from Quotable Mugs, and I think that the website is www.quotablecards.com. So I have two teas going along with my mugs, and the first one is the Tealish Fine Teas Dessert Tea in Lemon Meringue. This is a loose leaf herbal tea. I got mine from Chapters in Ottawa actually, and I actually got it last year, but it's so sweet and very obviously lemony that it didn't really go into the winter for me, so I've kind of pulled it back out. I love having this iced as well. It's very sweet iced, but in the morning if I just kind of need a little pep, or at night if I need a sweet treat, this is absolutely beautiful. It smells lovely and I really like it. The other tea that I have been going crazy over is matcha tea. This is the whole green tea leaf ground up. That's why it's so green. I get mine from Bulk Barn, which is why it's not in like a pouch or a specific container. This is just a bamboo container that my husband got for me. I don't even know where from. But I just use a tablespoon of this and it makes the perfect frappuccinos, because green tea frappuccinos are my favorite frappuccinos from Starbucks. It makes beautiful lattes. I love putting this in smoothies. It kind of gives them a little bit of caffeine and that green tea flavor. I just absolutely have been loving this. So another food item, I have two food items which might seem a little bit random, but I've never gotten these before, and this is the first time that I've tried them, the first month that I've tried them, and I'm absolutely falling in love with them. The first is Madagascar Vanilla Bean Paste. At first I was like, why am I paying 11 bucks for a tub of paste? But number one, this thing is actually filled up pretty much to the top. And you only need a little bit of this to equal what you would use for the taste that vanilla extract gives. And it actually has vanilla beans in it. It is absolutely lovely. It smells amazing. It has such a deep flavor compared to vanilla extract, and I absolutely am going crazy over it. Putting this in my smoothies, in any of my baking, stuff like that. I absolutely love this. The next thing, a lot of people are going to be like, duh, Caitlin, but I've never tried these before. This is my first time trying these, and I was like, okay. These are pitted medjool dates. This is the Parnouche brand, and they look like this. They don't look very appetizing necessarily, which is probably why I've never tried them before. But these are amazing. I've been using one of these in my smoothie to sweeten it up instead of using honey or sugar, because number one, I don't eat honey anymore, and agave is a little bit more expensive, but also agave isn't necessarily a whole food. Actually, Mind Over Munch just did a really great episode on sweeteners and talking about, different choices and stuff like that. And agave is actually not that good for you. But I digress. These are delicious. I use them for making like fillings and stuff like that. For cheesecake crust, they make the crust all like crunchy to get stick together really well, and they're just so delicious, and you get a lot in here. And this wasn't very expensive. This was like maybe like $3 or $4, and you're like, oh, $3 or $4 for that little tub, like that's a ripoff. Like, no, it's not, because you only need like one of these in a smoothie. So if you're only using them for smoothies, or like imagine like sweetening banana ice cream with one of these, that'd probably be delicious. I should have just named this video my food favorites, because I literally went around my house and collected all of my favorites, and then I realized like 90% of them are food related. So the next thing is actually a cookbook. This is the Skinny Meals in Heels cookbook. I bought this online from Chapters, technically, Chapters Close Indigo. I bought this online, and I absolutely love this cookbook. It's kind of weird for me to talk about it, because by no means do I find myself to be an extremely glamorous person. A lot of these recipes do have animal products in them. You just switch it out for your favorite non-animal product item. It's that simple. But I love the recipes in here. They're very fancy, they're very elegant, and they're not too fancy that you can't do them, or you'd feel kind of ridiculous eating it by yourself, or like sharing it with, your family or whatever. These recipes are also really great if you're having girlfriends over, like girls' weekend. Get this cookbook. Oh my goodness. These recipes, there's all sorts of recipes. They're all very figure friendly, and they have a certain like elegance about them almost. I have tried so many of these this month. I absolutely love this, and I've had this in my cookbook collection for a while, and I've never reached it. The recipe that I would 100% recommend is the pineapple and mint granita. That stuff, oh my goodness, this is so good. And if you were to make this and then have girlfriends over, you could put like rum and like make like pineapple mint slushies. Like, it's so versatile, and it's very low sugar. It's mostly natural. Like, I think it does have you do add sugar in, but you could probably even do without the sugar. That just like makes it like a dessert. It's in the dessert section. So I highly recommend this cookbook if you're looking for something to kind of pamper yourself with, and maybe even pamper your girlfriends with. The next item is actually a kitchen tool. I've had this for quite a while now, and I just found it again because I reorganized my entire kitchen. And it is this thing. I don't know what the actual name of this is called. If you know what it's actually called, you can put it down below. I'll also find it and put a link to it down below somehow. But basically, this is actually supposed to be like, it has like a ruler here, kind of like a measuring system here, so that you can measure like your dough and stuff like that. But it also in here has measurements. It has a half cup measurement and a fourth cup measurement, so you could even like chop stuff up and then scoop it on here, and then you like tap it down and you can see how much you have in there, which I think is really cool. But basically what I do is I go and I chop all my stuff up, and then I literally like and put it into the pan. So the two lip products that I have been absolutely in love with are Milani's 66. This one from NYX. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in 07, which is Addis Ababa. The next item is part of the reason why this channel is called Nerd a la Mode, because it's a nerdy or a geeky item. I have been playing the heck out of Mass Effect. I really like it. If you're looking for a good sci-fi kind of RPG-esque game, you get to, you essentially get a plot, but then everything that essentially goes on in the game is affected by your character's choices, what you explore, what you don't explore, what kind of how you respond in situations, the overall choices that you make. And the cool thing is that I've heard from my friends who have played this game is that your choices actually carry over into the other two. So I'm very excited to continue playing this. I really like it. I love all the different like aliens and stuff like that. I like the fact that you can kind of you know, customize your character and their personality as you go. And again, it's not necessarily like a first person shooter, like the whole thing isn't in first person, it's in third person. And then when you do stuff like sniper rifles, or if you're using like an assault rifle or a pistol or something like that, then you kind of go closer to like be able to aim better. But other than that, it's not in first person. So I like it. It's a good game. The next item is actually a book. This is one of the books that I read in June. I read this series. This is the Mortal Instruments series by Cassandra Clare, and I really love this book series. The reason that I picked this one up again is because this book has a lot to do with Simon in it, and Simon isn't necessarily the most interesting character to me. I obviously am a huge Jace lover. I mean, Simon is hilarious and very sweet, but Jace, man. Oh. My next two favorites are shower items, because we all gotta wash our hair. These are the Garnier Whole Blends Coconut Water and Vanilla Milk Shampoo and Conditioner. I hauled these in a grocery shopping haul a bit ago, but I just want to let you guys know that I absolutely love these. They give my hair a lot of moisture and a lot of softness without really weighing it down. And I even washed my hair with these the night before, and then I went to the pool the next day, and when I got out of the pool, even though I didn't like shower after I got out of the pool, my hair was still so soft. I was so impressed, and unlike the other Garnier Whole Blends that I've used, it doesn't weigh my hair down and my hair doesn't feel heavy, and this lets me kind of go a little bit longer between washes too. So I definitely suggest these. They're at a good price, so get these if you can. This last item is my most favorite item of June, and that is because number one, it's from my husband, but number two, because I am going to get a lifetime of use out of these. These are the dice that my husband got for me. I will obviously have a I will obviously have a close-up of them where they look much prettier and nicer, but they are black, purple, and red, and they have gold pips and numbers on them. And I got a bunch of D6s, and then your generic D10, D100, you're like 10-sided, it's actually for 100, a D4, a D8, a D12, a D6 with numbers on it, a D20, And I think that's all of them. He also got me this beautiful black velvet bag that is lined with gold. I am so excited to use these at my next D&D session. It is just, they're so gorgeous and I can't wait. I just can't wait to use them. They're so beautiful. So that is it for my favorites. I hope that this was informational for you and I hope that you enjoyed watching this. If you like these type of videos, make sure to either comment down below or give me a big old thumbs up. It really helps me out, and I hope to see you next month for another favorites video. Bye!